Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. I know school is just having to a great start. It has been a few weeks away, so we're going to create this lovely backpack, and you don't need any experience because I will be teaching you throughout the steps of every part in this whole tutorial. So we will be using colored pencils and 4 colors, and there's even a special color that I don't know what color does that belong in a specific other group. But we will wait and see what's happening this coming video through later. Alright, so enough chit chats, and you're happy along, and let's go. Let's start with the first part of the base color of the backpack. So we are going to be using blue bolts. Yeah, so let's use blue bolts, and let's say I'm just going to be up to here. So I'm going to trace some lines out. Okay, this should be enough. And before I start filling it in, I need to notice that I'll be tracing out with the stroke. So you see, this is how I'm focusing onto every object to trace out the lines that's most comfortable for me first, in my comfortable position right before I start the shade. So I'll be starting to shade here right around the circle. And under the rectangle, of course. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'll be tracing atop the envelope and the zipper here. And let's do it that way so that it makes a comfortable position for me. And notice how I'm tilting my artwork paper so that it gets me into a comfortable position. Okay. And let's fill this in. Looking good. So now I'll fill it to the other side. And to remember that I will trace the stroke first. And it's okay if I ever don't color right behind those stitches. We're just gonna do it afterwards. Because notice how I am tracing over the stitches. Because we might gonna be putting that onto something for later. Or you could make up your mind yourself. It's totally up to you. Because I will simply do it my way. So the next color, what we will be using for the next part is the cerulean color. Okay, so when I'm using this color, let's fill it right onto the bottom part and that top part over there and the straps. And yeah, those little belt straps right at the bottom. We can also do these. So with that pocket, I still may go for this color to darken the edge. It's like how you think it's overlapping. So it's like you hold within pressure, like you overlap some strokes. But this one's a little bit different. So that in case we will still see the pocket right over there. So in case we don't want to forget. So for the next color, we are going to be using this indigo color. So what am I going to be using is that we're going to color the handle, the back of a strap, like a shadow, with the zipper hooks and the zipper zip stitch. Yeah, you'll see. So moving on to that, we're going to fill up this space with some blobs. So I will take this cerulean color, but you can go for any lighter color, because remember the sweepstakes I've just told you earlier. Then let's shade them in. Because later on, we will be filling with another color, a darker color. Okay, so far so good. So now we'll take a darker color that's darker than cerulean. So let's trace any other shapes we want. And it doesn't have to be like inside those blobs. You can just create your own. Okay. And it's okay, we can shade because it's a darker color. I mean, overlap. Yeah. Yeah, to make this artwork look a bit more epic. It's kind of abstract. And along with as they fit in a pattern. At least that you might still ever see the lines that you've traced out. Yeah, because I sometimes cannot see throughout my vision, my focus. And maybe let's fill this background with a very light and pale color. We'll grab the blue bolt, and just to make sure that I should color as light as possible without going onto any pressure. Like no pressurize, or else my abstract pattern design will be, paralyzed. And don't worry, as if they can get mixed within these colored patterns you filled, just to make sure that you have to go onto very light pressure. Just only one layer. I think it looks wonderful. So second to last, the color we will color for the stitches is we're going to be using a special color. So here it is. Here it is. This is raw umber, and this color retired in 1990. Okay, so just gonna adjust it. Okay, we'll be filling in for all the stitches. Wow, How great, hey? So now let's use Blue Bolt, and we're going to finish off something like this. Finally, let's not forget to color this little ring hook with beaver. A nice slanted brown color. We're going to fill this in. And we're finished. Isn't it amazing? Yeah, I know you couldn't have done this tutorial without me, and thank you to all that we've participated through every step for this tutorial. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.